My name is Tom, best known as Tom underscore Killick on TradingView. I'm just here to talk about recent economic forecasts and some trades I've been doing and why I've been doing them. So let's get on to it straight away. First trade I have is USD CAD, dollar against Canadian dollar. Obviously yesterday we had the FOMC. Everyone was obviously anticipating the rate hike, which we had. We obviously had an area where we had a kind of pin bar at the top here. Obviously before that we was in a uptrend, but I think we're gonna have the markdown now probably to the long-term trend line. This pair took a particular beating yesterday purely because obviously oil commodities rose, and obviously fears of the FOMC obviously going to weigh on the dollar. So this pair was a big target for a beatdown. But after the announcement, about 16 minutes after, I believe, it had gone from about 1.16% loss up to 0.39%. So it clawed a lot of it back basically. But as you can see today, we're continuing down. We've got doji at the moment, or spinning top, whatever, after a pin bar. So it's looking like we're going bearish. Yeah, it's looking that way. We've got Fibonacci and everything. So I reckon we're coming down to about 129.70s, where you'll be able to buy more position. I'm not long anymore. I took my position yesterday. I did get a bit nervous, as expected. Just quickly look at oil as well. Oil is actually, oil and USD CAD are obviously correlated. Oil has shot up even though USD CAD has not done that much. That's purely because oil has had some good fundamental news. It's only really slightly bullish, it's not very bullish in my opinion, but it's obviously given people, especially, a lot of optimism about obviously going long in oil and delaying the bears in my opinion, because I think it's actually still going to be a short eventually. Even with oil today, we've got doji. What's going to happen next, it's really hard to tell at the moment. I'm just going to wait for price actions to tell me what to do. We're still in that consolidation zone. We almost took down to trend territory, but we just pulled back out of it again with a massive compelling candle, which you can't ignore really. So the bears are going to have to wait. They can't really get involved at the moment until you know 100% sure what's happening here. I really like this downtrend as well, because it started off with a massive divergence, it came down, it's absolutely ploughed that. So but my prediction, in my opinion, actually, to be honest, will probably be it comes up to about the 47 psychological handle, and after that I'm expecting it to come down, maybe even come into downtrend territory. I don't think it'll come into the longer term downtrend territory, but it could do. It's not out of the not completely out of the question. And with stocks, you just trade what you see, not what you think. That's my number one rule with trading all the time. Just gonna look at a few trades I've been doing recently as well, which a lot of you would have seen if you saw my trading view. I'll go to Euro USD. Took a short right up here. I took it about, I can't remember now, it's something like I don't know, 113.56, and I shorted more on this Gravestone doji. Absolutely smashed it down at the moment. I'm still short until proven otherwise. Got this kind of trend line geometric I'm looking at here. If it comes up to here, see what happens there. Yeah, it's gone down so well at the moment. I'm not looking to take major profits. I have taken a few, but I'm not looking to take this position out because it's doing really well for me off of this level. So yeah, that's definitely a short in my opinion. Still, you want to wait for a pullback. If you want to get short, you want to wait for a pullback and then get short. If you get a reversal there. Just look at another one on top of my head. GBD USD British pound. Yeah, as you can see here, unfortunately the drawing was deleted, but in fact we'll just go through this while we're here. My the logic is very simple, to be honest. I've just got this. This is just very bearish. My kind of logic here in the basic thing, I don't want to go too far into it, is you've had these peaks, very high peaks with exuberant drops as well. You had this peak here, you had this doji on the top. When I saw this leg, I thought, wait a minute, something isn't right here. Saw this consolidation pulled up. As soon as we hit this lower low here, which matched up with this, I thought, if I see a strong signal, I'll take this. And I got a dark cloud signal, so I was like, okay, cool. Shorted it about here, came down, ignored this. But when I saw this kind of consolidation with multiple dojis and everything like that, I immediately just thought, yeah, I'm going to short it all over again. Shorted after this volatility, luckily, because you would have been stopped out 100%. Kept going. I'm still holding this, but I'm not 100% sure what to do with it at the moment. It's definitely worth holding still. There was another one that I was talking to my friend about earlier. I'll just grab that. CAD, yeah, I've still got this draw, unfortunately. I'm a cycle trader, so I like to see things as as the trends prevailed. As you can see, we've had this nice uptrend. We had this big move here. This is what I like to. Well, it is public buying. Usually, public are buying. It's got enthusiastic, and this is exuberance. When you see this massive hanging man here, very very strong hanging man, that tells me pretty much you're going to retest at least the mean price for intermediate mean price. So maybe you'll at least test 150.50, but no, it's a past that, came down. I got another entry point here, and it kind of messed about. I started to my profits down on this day. When I saw this again, the doji and the bearish engulfing signal, I thought, this is looking really good. When it came up and tucked under that trend line, that upcoming trend line, I was really happy. I shorted it here, had to take profits, unfortunately. Almost got stopped out. Came up when I had this big engulfing. When it got to about 146.80s, I went short again. Came up, shorted here again. Still holding. Not too worried about it at the moment. So yeah, that's that. It's just some other things I want to look at quickly. Halcon Resources, obviously, this is another one I was looking at. It's just the price is very cheap. It used to be much more expensive. I used to trade this and it was a lot more. Again, you've just had this, it's bearish weak top. You can see nothing. It's like a double top, but very weak one. You can see the power's waning away here. You've got multiple dojis, kind of bearish, but then doji. It's just total indecision. When it gaps down, you've got a window. This is a good entry point. This is a runaway gap in my opinion. Another runaway gap. I don't think that's exhaustion. This could be exhaustion here or exuberance. We'll soon find out. We've had a doji gapped up today. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that. That's it really. And just final one I will look at, if it comes up for me. Is that the right one? This is the one I want. Yeah, as you can see, I've already put my analysis on this. Done with what you kind of got here is like an exuberant leg, kind of got its armory, whatever. Then down got this piercing signal. We've had this like move up here. Had a bit of narrow range candle here, which might have made you think, oh fuck, like we've got a problem. But no, it's been okay so far. Came up. The thing to watch is there is resistance up here, and it's quite localized as well. I reckon from anything from 97.30s to anything from 97.30s to 100 is technically resistance, so it's worth being careful. I'm not personally long. This here could end up, if it closes below more than halfway down this candle, it could become a dark cloud. It could be, you could even consider it harming now, and we're going to wait and see what happens. But this is on my watch list. I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm only going to short. I'm not going long because the longs were down here and I missed it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a short off that now, off that structure there. Obviously a break of this trend line would be extremely bearish too, so that's that. And that's it, guys. That's it. Yeah, I'm pretty much a bear in the market at the moment. I'm very pessimistic about the future. So yeah, this is my analysis at the moment. So thanks for watching, guys.